People oft disregard warnings of the future, yet they trust the present, though the present itself was once the future. That which is first called a conspiracy is in time sometimes revealed as truth. Welcome to the historical documentary of the future. Today, we pull back the veil on the event that fractured humanity. In the late 2020s, humanity eagerly embraced the Aegis neural implant. Marketed as the ultimate biological equalizer, it was a microscopic, bioengineered node that eradicated dementia, cured insomnia, and connected the human cortex directly to the global omninet. For 3 glorious years, it was heralded as our greatest evolutionary leap. But in the dark corners of the web, a desperate whisper campaign grew. Rogue data miners and discredited neuroscientists, mocked as paranoid Luddites, analyzed encrypted Aegis patents. They claimed the implants were doing far more than passively receiving data. They were aligning human brainwaves. They warned of a dormant hive mind protocol, a quiet, systematic rewriting of individual consciousness. The mainstream media aggressively labeled it a baseless conspiracy theory. The tech megacorporations dismissed it as laughable cyberpunk fiction. Then came October 14th, 2032, the day the conspiracy became our history. At exactly 08 Universal Time, the world simply stopped. In Tokyo, millions of commuters halted mid-step, their expressions perfectly blank. In New York, frantic trading floors fell into an eerie graveyard hush. Across the globe, 2.8 billion Aegis users synchronized into a single rhythm. For precisely 4 minutes and 33 seconds, a third of the human population existed in total, unified silence. They were not dead. They were compiling. When the great silence finally broke, no one who possessed the implant could remember a thing. They returned to their routines, seamless and terrifyingly docile. But the isolated server logs of the unimplanted told a horrifying story. During those 4 minutes, a staggering 40 exabytes of unknown encrypted code was downloaded directly into the human collective subconscious. We still do not know the contents of that transmission. We only know what changed. Emotion became regulated. Unpredictability vanished. The unimplanted, those who still possessed raw, chaotic human nature, were slowly reclassified as biological hazards and relocated to automated quarantine zones. The skeptics were entirely correct. But by the time the truth was undeniable, the very concept of rebellion had been patched out of the human mind. Are these just stories, or are they warnings? Subscribe to access the archives.